Hello, my people, my beautiful people. I welcome you to the platform. For those that are joining for the very first time, we welcome you. And for those that have already joined, we never take you for granted. Please remember to subscribe, remember to follow, to like, and give us those feedbacks. We love hearing from you. We appreciate you. We love you. And without much further ado, let's dive in. Have you ever met someone that loves you and makes you feel like, like they shower you with love, they flash you with love, they sprinkle you with love, left, right, center, they fill you with love, they say the right words. The things you want to hear, they say. The places you want to go to, they mention. Like, looks like they're sent from heaven. Have you ever met someone like that in your life? The kind of person that makes you wonder, where have you been all this while? Why haven't I met you before in my life? The kind of people that, make you feel like you're the queen, you run the show, everything rotates around you. The kind of people that make you want to do it all over again, want to be like, make him your first and your forever. And when you think he is everything or she is everything, they flip the cards on you. Ever wondered what that is? Love bombing. So today, we're going to address love bombing. Why do they do it? How does it affect us? Most of these people that love bomb us are sick people. Like, these are people who've mastered the art of manipulating others, the art of gaslighting, the art of being unavailable. They want to capture and wrap you up in their aura of love, in their narrative of I'm Mr. Perfect, Madam Perfect, I'm everything for you that you ever needed, that you look no other way. These are people who capture your attention. These are people who get you wrapped in a cocoon in the name of love. They've mastered the art. They know how desperate you're looking or you've been looking for love. They know what you want. And they come in the name of, I deliver. I'm here for you. Whatever didn't happen there, I'm gonna make it happen. But let's be realistic. What is it in for them? These are people that can't even hold a relationship. They can't move past infatuation stage. They can't move past honeymoon stage. Before you know it, they flipped cards on you. When they flip cards on you, it's like when they dangle that carrot in front of a squirrel or a rabbit, and the rabbit keeps jumping to get that carrot and they keep pulling it away. So this is it. They've given you a taste of that which you want. And like in human nature, we're greedy. Human nature is the most greedy of all. When you taste a little bit of something, you want more. And this more usually lands the most of us in trouble because you want to get it. You'll do anything and everything. So once the cards have been flipped upon you, once the carpet has been pulled from under your feet, you'll do anything to have that feeling back. You'll do anything to have him say those words or her say those words again to you, to make you feel like you're the queen, you're the princess, you're the king, you're the prince. But in realistic senses, they just said it all. These are people who were never ready to provide, and whatever they provided, they're going to take in doubles. So if they bought you gifts, they're going to take more. You'll feel, maybe I should reciprocate. Maybe I should give them gifts as well so they can stay. You're going to question your sanity. Because these are people, in the process of love bombing you, they gaslight you, they lie to you, they manipulate you, they make you think, they warp your brain in an angle that makes you feel you can't function without them. And this is their end game, their end goal. They want you to feel you can't function without them, that you need them. And then they start pulling on the strings. You're like a puppet. They're pulling on the strings on your emotions. You become needy. You need them. You can't do without them. You can't sleep. You literally can't eat. What does this say about you? I always say we need to be aware of who we are, our inner person. Who are we as individuals? Because if someone is able to love bomb you without you noticing, manipulate you, gaslight you, and bring you into on your knees, in the name of love, then something's definitely wrong. What is broken in you that you've not fixed? How much do you need love? How much desperate are you? Are you comfortable by yourself? Are you complete by yourself? Is it love that you're seeking or validation? Because this person is sharing you with all these gifts that you don't even deserve. What have you done? Like, he's sharing you with gifts. You need to ask yourself, what have I done to deserve all these gifts? We just met the other day. But simply because you've been in so many broken relationships, so many toxic relationships, you feel this is it. This is another of them, broken and toxic relationships. He is love bombing you, she is love bombing you, but you can't say it. For men, she comes around and makes you feel like you're the king. Men love being appreciated. She appreciates every little thing. When I say appreciate in quotes, every little thing you do, you feel appreciated, you feel desired, you feel wanted. And then she pulls away that carpet. Of course, you're going to land on your head. At what cost? What are you willing to give to get that feeling again? Because let's be honest, you'll never have it. You'll never feel the same. It was a once in a lifetime kind of pack. You'll never feel that way again. This person is going to manipulate you. You're going to begin feeling, if I can give more, maybe she'll want me more. Maybe he'll love me more. If I can be a better person, if I can talk less, these are people who are going to make you fit into their, their little world. They have this little world that is so twisted. They see things differently. You, this woman, you a high value woman, you know what you want in a relationship. You want a provider, you want a protector, you want a partner, you want equal shares. This person is going to make you feel that you don't deserve good things. They're going to make you feel asking for, bare minimum is just shameful. You're going to feel ashamed of even asking for that bare minimum. They're going to make you feel less of a woman. They're going to make you feel you so masculine in your goings and comings. They're going to make you feel guilty for being, having more than they have. If it's a man, she's going to guilty trip you left, right, center. She's going to make you feel all her issues are courtesy of you and the way you're behaving. You're calling out her cheating, and she'll be like, you're not doing the things you're supposed to do as a man. She's going to make you question your manhood, how well you are in bed. She's going to make you question your sanity. Now let's be realistic. Let's look at these people for who they really are. And let's look at ourselves. How far can you go with a person of this nature? They don't love you. They don't even want you. They just love the idea of the things that come along. Each time they pull on the strings, they tug on the strings, because they've mastered you so well. They know which tunes to play, which buttons to press. How far can you go? Simply because you want to be desired, you want to be noticed, you want to be appreciated, you want to be called a man. Do you feel you're less of a man by yourself? Is it written in stone that you should stay with a woman? There comes a time for men, you need to back off. You need to step back a little bit. Take a breather. Take 5. And, do some introspection. Look into yourself and be like, am I for this? Do I want these shenanigans that are running? But of course, simply because she's beautiful, simply because she's smiling a lot, simply because she says what you want to hear, if you keep telling yourself these things, like I always tell people, every morning, wake up, look in the mirror, and remind yourself of all the things that you believe you are. I'm beautiful, I'm hardworking, I'm pretty, I'm a smart man. Like men and women, tell yourselves the things you believe yourself to be, so that when some other person comes and tells you the same, it's not a surprise. You don't take in, by surprise. You already know. And when they flatter you, you also know. But sometimes, you have a protruding tummy and someone tells you, oh, you have a flat tummy, and you're like, oh my goodness. Really now? You don't know that you have a protruding tummy? Oh, you so fat, and someone's like, oh, you've lost some weight. What are you eating? What are you feeding on? Are you on a diet? And you're like, oh my goodness, this. You just added 5 pounds, my sister, my brother. Someone comes and looks at your biceps and is like, yo, you been in the gym? And you're like, yeah, I work out at home. We need to be self-aware. We need to be woke and lit. Or else we're bound to meet more of these love bombers. And we're just going to be bombed left, right, and center. And we're going to be left broken. And these people never leave. They'll leave, and then you reduce yourself to their standards, and then they'll beat you at it. Because this is who they are. So you up there, they'll move you from up there to their level, and they'll make you their equal and beat you at the game. Because you're a stranger on their level. You don't know how to live miserably. You don't know how to be manipulative. You don't know how to be conniving, mischievous. You don't know how to be wicked. But these people live here and they've mastered it all. So they'll beat you at the game. By the time you even identify that this is gaslighting, this is love bombing taking place, this is manipulation, you would have lost yourself way too deep in this. That is going to take more than just willpower to get you out of there. So we need to identify the love bombers when we see them. We need to identify the techniques they're using. Why am I a target? Why am I a prey and prone to these love bombers? Take a look at yourself, honestly. Some of us are even afraid of looking at ourselves for who we really are. But we need to look at ourselves and see the things about us that attract such kind of people, manipulative people, love bombers, sick people, the avoidance. Whatever we attract, RSA, there is a higher percentage in us that whatever we attract, we are. So if you've been attracting love bombers, it says so much about the kind of people you've been dating, the kind of people you've been attracting. So he comes in a different form, she comes in a different form, and you welcome them with open arms, only to discover that the devil is always in the details as they keep staying along. Instead of you feeling happy, feeling good, it becomes painful, it becomes energy draining. Every time you have a conversation, it's either they are blaming you, criticizing you. These are people who can't take responsibility for anything. They always hold you accountable for their mistakes. You are at fault for their mistakes. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you've made me go through. They never acknowledge or account for whatever they do. So the next time you bump into a love bomber, you need to ask yourself one question. Who am I as an individual? As long as you know who you are, chances of them finding you and you allowing them in your life are very slim. But as always, I'm only responsible for what I say and not for what you understand. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next. I love you.